A listener wants to know how to open the third eye. If you have that question too, stay tuned. Hi, I'm Laura Giles with Pan Society, and we're here to help make animism more accessible by answering your questions. You're driving this train, so send us your questions. Share your experiences in the comments and support us by subscribing to the channel. You'll get a notification when we post new videos. Cool? Okay. So for those who don't know, the third eye is the invisible energy ball that's spinning in your forehead between the eye, like a cyclops. So to be healthy, all our energy balls or chakras need to spin at a set rate. So not too fast, not too slow. So how do you know if your third eye is healthy or not? Well, the third eye basically regulates your intuition. Everyone's intuitive, and if it's underactive, you may not feel spiritually connected. You don't hear your intuition and don't follow it. If it's overactive, you may get too much information. You can't parse out what's real from what's not, and just be over-involved in the spirit world. So you're not particularly grounded. When it's just right, you feel balanced, grounded. Have your feet on the ground in your physical body, as well as your spiritual center. You hear the voice of spirit and trust it. So you're calm, emotionally balanced, and tapped in. I think it was Einstein who said everything is knowable. It was some quantum physics person. And he didn't mean that everything is scientific and provable. The context was that everything is knowable through intuition because we're all connected. And that's animism. So what you think impacts other things. What you do and feel impacts other things. Since this is impacting me, it's a part of me, and therefore knowable through my direct experience. I hear a lot about people speaking all the time about cultivating spirituality, and they end up looking like this, upside down pyramid. It's unbalanced. It's not human. And we need a strong ground. Like a tree, we need deep roots to keep us anchored. So my advice is to work on your root, your grounding every day. Build up from there. It's so much easier and healthier and creates a healthy foundation for the other chakras. They all support each other, so trying to open your third eye without paying attention to the others sets you up for imbalance at the very least. And if you've ever seen tribal medicine spirits, they're often like this. So they're weird. They're not grounded. They don't pay attention to their bodies and don't fit in very well. They're a little bit crazy. And I don't say this to be judgy, it's their magic, actually. It's how they were made, and it's a gift. But they don't have normal, healthy lives. They live in two worlds, and it can't be an easy existence. So anyway, as you live your life in a healthy way, your chakras and energy centers spin at a speed that are healthy for you. And if you try to do too much too fast or focus on one rather than the whole, you're going to get out of balance. So if you want to open your third eye, eat well. That's step one. Eat regularly. Eat fresh alive foods. So no processed foods, no sugar. And step two is breathe. I don't just mean breathe the way you always breathe. Everybody's breathing. So I mean have a breathing practice where you breathe consciously and correctly. Step three is to practice mindfulness. So more is more. As I said, we all have a somewhat open third eye, and we get messages from spirit all the time. We just don't pay attention. The more mindful you are, the more you're going to notice. So the more you notice, the more you'll get. Step four is hydrate. Your brain consumes a lot of water, and it works better when it has what it needs, so drink water. Step five is practice good sleep hygiene. This means having a sleep routine to go to bed and wake up at the same time. Be peaceful and calm before going to sleep. So this probably means that you don't watch TV or other electronics at least an hour before bedtime. And be sure to get 8 hours of sleep at night. The brain needs to rest and restore itself. Step six is work on your shadow stuff. So your fears and unconscious programming keep your lower chakras from being vibrant and healthy. And if we're growing, we're always picking up stuff. Nature moves, it changes, and we do too. So a contemplation and purification practice is really important. This is why we have the seer on the Feast of Transformation and moon circles. They're reminders to do this clearing work. Finally, step 7, I think this is the most important, and this one is to tell the truth. Be transparent. Everything's a mirror. When you're open, honest, and transparent, you see the same in the world around you. And when you close yourself off from being seen, you shut your eyes so you can't see. So the more honest you are, the more you see. It's like seeing in this world and the other world. It's really hard to stand in this place of seeing all this darkness, lightness, everybody's fears, emotions, intentions, and your own. And if you're doing this wide open, it's probably going to be too overwhelming. And if you were to do this without the support and health of the other chakras, this could destroy you. Sounds dramatic, right? I've certainly had clients who did some sort of drug-induced experience to open the third eye. First time it was fine. Second time it was good. And then they did one that they just never came back from. And I'm sure you've heard of those people too, right? So, moral of the story is don't force things. Be balanced where you are, and that's going to open the door to where you're going. And it's true that opening the third eye can help you to be more psychically sensitive and to hear, see things, know things that you might, and you might have other world experiences. But if you don't have the legs or the mind to understand it, is it worth it? So, trust your process, live your life, do your work, and your third eye is going to give you what you're ready to receive. So we're all animists. It's all about trust. You don't have to chase life. It's all right here for you. So thanks for being here and sending us your questions. Keep on sending those questions, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, guys.